Late 70s.
Nothing compared to our Place and Time guest. Let's say hello to Jeff Salter joining us on A Place and Time this morning on BBC Radio 7 on the 75th birthday of BBC Television. Jeff used to work at Alexandra Palace. Hello, Jeff.
Good morning.
Good morning. Joining us from Penarth in South Wales.
That's right.
This morning, and lovely to have you there. And, of course, Alexandra Palace was open to the public in 1863, for people who are into history. But for you, it was more of a 1940s, 50s story, wasn't it?
Well, a bit later than that, actually. I was in radio in the 40s, and then in the services, when I went to Alexandra Palace in 1950, and was there for about 3 years.
And you used to test, is it true, test records with gramophones and so on there?
Oh, that was in the radio days.
Ah, right, okay.
Alexandra Palace in the 50s hadn't really changed since before the war. The equipment was still the same, and the sort of ethos was still the same. It really wasn't part of the BBC in many ways. It was so sort of easygoing compared to radio.
You used to live in West Wellow, here in the south. You're now in Wales. Do you miss living down here?
Yes, we had a small holding in Canada, you know, which is just
West Wellow,
just near West Wellow. There for 23 years, and very much enjoyed it.
And your place in time today related to one of your jobs then at Ali Pally. Tell us why we're about to play a bit of Henry Hall.
Well, I was asked if I had a record that would sort of take me back to those days. And in radio, of course, there were no tape recorders or CDs or anything of that sort. Everything was came off 78 RPM records. And one of the jobs of us junior engineers at Broadcasting House was to test the gramophones in the studios. Sometimes there were 6 or 8 turntables, by playing a test record. And some bright spark decided that the test record would be Henry Hall's Teddy Bear's Picnic.
Let's have a listen. Thank you, Jeff.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their pick.